Hello everybody, my name is Sky. I am your friendly neighborhood autistic person full of random useless facts. And today we are finishing, most likely, the Horizon Forbidden West DLC, Burning Shores. If you are interested in a random useless fact, I will be giving one at the end of the stream. If you are only interested in watching the main missions, they will be timestamped in the comments down below after the stream has ended. I'm not gonna lie, even though I say I have a random useless fact, I actually don't have one planned specifically for tonight. I haven't been able to think up of one. If I can't think up of a random useless fact, I'll start giving like recommendations to books and shows and movies that I like. Maybe we'll figure something out. Before we get started on the first main mission, we are going to go ahead and clear out this devotee outpost. By the looks of it, I think it's the only one. There might be one down here because we haven't explored this area. But for the moment, it's the only one I can see on my map. So we're just going to go ahead and take care of it.
Huh? Sorry. False alarm.
Orders say we check everything, so we check.
Hey! Did you see that too?
Better start searching then.
too late. Don't look alive.
Leave the body and search.
I can get out of this.
See something out there? I knew it!
So devoted to Landra.
She's here!
I'll take her down. You know.
These crime were like the ones in Landra's Park. Irrational and out for blood. Test subjects of MSP. I gotta keep my guard up. Might be more holdouts scattered in the wilds.
The others are panicking. I can read it on their faces, hear it in their whispers. Weak, pathetic, faithless worms. Together we all swore devotion to Landra, but now, without the promise of ascension, they crumble and mourn. Loose rocks against the tide. Their tiny minds don't see this is why we were chosen. They don't see this is another way to prove our loyalty. I will find a way to be with you, Walter. On this world, a new world, whatever it takes. I will turn this pain into devotion. I will find who destroyed your dream. I will spill the blood of these cynics. I will. How'd that work out for you, buddy? Oops. Wrong mount. I'm so sorry. Let's, just do a quick fly around to this area that we haven't actually been to.
Back to the skies! Okay. When Sega gets here, we'll have to find a way to get to Londra. Stop him from carrying out his big plan. Better wait for her at the campfire.
You're here.
I'm guessing your sister made it back okay?
She's with the Admiral's Guard now, helping the last of our people out of Londra's Park. Gives her something to focus on instead of brooding over what happened.
I hope it helps.
So what do you say we put an end to all this?
Yeah, it's time. Let's get going.
Okay, so Londra's probably in his bunker, right? We'll have to get back in there.
Yeah, I don't think Londra's in the bunker. Back at the park, he said he's gonna crush us like bugs. Pretty sure he's gonna use that. But he doesn't have a reactivation signal to reboot its systems. He needs a more direct connection.
You think he's actually inside that thing?
It's his only option. We need to find a way to stop it from powering up. There. It looks like it's hooked up to some kind of cooling system. If we find a way to disrupt it, it might cause the Horus to overheat.
That might be tricky. More machines brought back from the dead?
I don't think so. Londra must have used the Horus to make them. We better hurry. Come on. Time to get to that cooling system.
I'm with you.
We can climb down here. Corruptor's blocking the way up. We'll have to deal with it. Ready.
Hello, Aloy. Is that you scurrying around down there?
Yeah!
So good of you to make it to our grand finale.
I'll pin it down!
Much better.
We can get up that way.
There we go! Now, where are you hiding, Aloy?
We'll have to avoid that thing to get to the cooling system. Those ruins can give us cover.
You can't hide forever. Where are you? It's only a matter of our leading lady.
Still in one piece!
I mean, really, what hope do you have here?
I gotta get through that fire gleam.
Aloy,
I think he's lost us for now.
come out. Outmatched, outwitted, outdone.
I think we're in the clear for now.
What are we gonna do if he wakes the whole machine up?
It's ancient and slow. We're small and fast. We've got a chance. Up here.
Where'd you crawl away to?
Here we go again. More corruptors ahead.
You're too scared to come out. I'm going to find you.
We might be able to get by under the ruin if we time it right.
Hiding among the weeds. Like a needle in a haystack. Oh, have you people invented those yet? Come on, show yourself. I know you're down there. Come out, come out.
Whoa! Another arm's up and running!
Come on, we better hurry. Let's keep moving. Cooling system's further up the hill.
If any more parts of that thing wake up, we're in big trouble.
Then let's keep moving. We'll have to hug the cliff to get by. Nowhere to go but up.
After everything you hide now?
It's gonna be hard to avoid attention here.
A distraction might help. Or we could charge through.
That'll help never hurt.
Oh, you're afraid. I see.
There's not a lot of space to maneuver. Fire gleam.
That's just getting old, Aloy.
Detonated!
What are you up to down there?
Now's our chance.
There you are!
Not again!
Wouldn't want to be you. Fly in the ointment, soon to be forgotten.
Shake it off! The cooling system should be just ahead.
Why won't you stay still?
Others have overridden some machines. I've gotta take them out.
Give it all you got! Broadcaster time! This is how it's done! You got it! Detonated right on target!
Okay, now to deal with the cooling system. Let's see if we can overheat the Horus with this thing.
There's gotta be a way to stop its cooling.
Maybe my focus can help. There. Destroying that might stop the Horus's cooling. There's the heatsink.
What are you up
There
to?
it is. Seika, want to do the honors?
You got it.
There we go.
I'll get the other one for you.
Don't keep me waiting, Aloy.
Yes!
Alert. Temperature critical.
It's working.
Emergency heat sinks engaged.
Uh-oh.
Thought you had me, ladies? Think again. Ah, shit.
It's still overheating.
He's heading for the bay.
He's gonna use the sea to cool the Horus down.
Legacy's light. How are we supposed to stop that?
There. On its underside. We gotta go after its heat sinks. You keep Laundra distracted from the air. I'll attack from below.
Wait! You want me to fly this thing?
You're a quick learner?
Well, it's you and me now, buddy.
Okay. Gotta intercept the Horus, then go after its heatsink. This flying thing's not bad! Whoa! You're, doing great! We can't let it reach open water. Seika, I need you to keep the Horus on the beach. On it! I'll be the bait! I gotta get closer to target the heatsink on its underside. Okay, time to hit that heatsink. Yikes! Almost took a hit!
I'll hurl you and your machine into the dirt. You don't get it. I never lose.
You're nothing but a walking scrap heap! Uh-oh! Fly, buddy, fly! Got dark under it! Bet it can't keep
Well
up!
now, seems we have an insect scuttling around down there.
Surprise! Yes! It's stuck! Good work! Diving! I'm not going down that easy.
Why don't you have something to keep you company?
Londra's sending more crufters!
I'll handle it! Seika, keep Londra busy while I deal with the machines.
Shouldn't be hard to get his attention.
A Titan against
Come on,
the
you big wreck!
insect.
Come and get me!
Get back here!
Whew. Dodging's not easy on this thing.
I'll send you to the redhead in pieces. Nothing but a pair of D-listers.
Missed me! Got this, Aloy! Flood those wings faster!
There's no point to your struggle.
I've got to dive!
Last one's down. Now I can focus on the horse's heat sinks.
No rockets catching us!
Swooping around on that thing won't help you.
Aloy! I see another heat sink on the flank! But it's under some kind of cover.
Let me scan it.
Ha! Can't swat me out of the sky!
Buzz off.
Come on, buddy! Fly straight!
Better scan that heat sink. This one's got a cover on it. Spear might break it. I gotta get up there. Climb one of the legs.
Let's try this maneuver!
That definitely helps. Now's my chance!
Face the inevitable. You're doomed.
Dodged it!
More attitude than your sister. I like it.
Scaling a horse, on the move. Right. Easy.
Beats being the bait.
I will succeed where all others have failed.
Can't catch me! Hard to steer this thing. Keep going! Almost there! That's it! Heat sink's exposed!
Time to heat it up!
You're done for, little insect. That's your big plan. Pathetic.
Look out! It's raining fire! I think I'm getting the hang of this flying
Damn it.
thing!
Oh, I bet you didn't like that. Throw yourself against the impossible.
Big guy's on the move! Looks like Londra's taking it out into the water!
He must be heating up in there.
I don't know if I'll be able to keep him distracted.
Just do what you can.
What's it doing? Did we shut it down?
I think it's cooling itself off. This could be our chance. Stay in the air for now. I'll check it out.
I think I see heat sinks on the arms.
Got it!
It's gearing up to attack!
You're slipping. I will not fall so easily.
Heat sinks exposed! Good shot!
You think you're winning? Not even close.
Below you, Aloy!
Now we're getting somewhere. Your body will be lost to the tides. Let's try something else.
What's he up to now?
Those guns are powering up!
Uh-oh! Hatches on its back are open!
That means incoming! Got ya!
Another one down!
Your struggle means nothing.
Tell yourself whatever you want.
I will crush you. That hurt.
You got it!
One left.
God damn it!
He's mad. Good.
Look out!
Bullseye.
That's the last one.
Look out!
There. The primary heat sink on its chest. Can't let up.
Senka! I need a pickup!
Coming in!
Launcher's heading for deeper waters.
He's not getting away.
Go get him.
Blowing up that last heat sink might have breached the hull. I gotta get inside and find Londra.
It's coming to a stop! You can catch it!
It's breaking down. Good. Better get in there before Londra makes repairs. A light. It could be coming from inside. A breach. It might be my way in. Okay, I'm in. Now I find Londra.
Aloy! Londra's bringing the horrors back up to the surface!
I'll climb up and find him. Londra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable.
Well, we learned something very quickly. What did we learn? We learned not to do that. Be more careful when we jump.
Londra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's got to be near the processing orb at the front.
Catch me if you can!
Steady. Gotta time my jump up.
You okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Londra took a couple swipes at me, but I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer. I think this leads toward the front. How to get across the gap.
Well, damn, I thought we had that.
Londra has to be wired in to control this thing.
Oh,
That makes
gosh.
him vulnerable. He's got to be near the processing orb at the front.
Catch me if you can! You okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Londra took a couple swipes at me, but I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer. I think this leads toward the front. Looks like those vents don't stay open for long.
Yeah, whatever!
Made it. Hooked up to the processing orb. Destroying it might shut down the Horus. I gotta get in there.
Compensating for containment breach in Sector 5A. Well, that node needs to be rerouted.
Uh-oh. Don't want to get fried.
Power lines busted. Need a workaround. Gotta flush the cylinders again. Replication phase. Holding loss. Sealing off interior conversion chamber.
Aloy? The Horus is heading inland towards the coast!
I'm almost to Londra. Stand by.
Oh, you. How unwelcome. Perish!
It'll take more than that.
Oh, I've got so much more! Wretched rat!
Don't like that, do ya? Okay, better target more connectors.
What do you think you're doing? Stay still,
There!
will you?
A distributor. It could cut the power.
Just die! This Titan will be your...
There, another distributor.
I said die!
Not enough. I gotta hit the other one.
No escape! I'll make this hurt. Enough of this!
I need another way to drain its power.
Time to roast!
Launcher can't keep the shield up when he attacks.
Listen to that sizzle! This will not be how I exit. Since those braids! I'll scorch you!
Okay, so I'm struggling a bit with this fight, but I think I know what I need to do now. I need shields.
Oh, you. How unwelcome. Perish. Wretched rat.
Don't like that, do ya? Better target more connectors. It'll take more than that.
Oh, I've got so much more.
There! A distributor. It could cut the power. I gotta find another one. I can dodge those surges if I time it right.
That's enough out of you.
Another distributor.
Enough of this.
Still up. I need another way to drain its power.
Just give up and die. Burn to a crisp.
Launcher can't keep the shield up when he attacks.
The future is mine. Burn. No, it can't end like this. This'll sting. End of the line. Watch your toes. Making me feel alive.
Oh, this is gonna be a struggle. This is gonna be a struggle, and like it's only a struggle because I don't know what I'm fucking doing.
Aloy, the horse is heading inland towards the coast.
I'm almost to Londra. Stand by.
You. How unwelcome. Perish. Wretched rat.
Don't like that, do ya? Okay, better target more connectors. Take more than that.
What do you think you're doing?
There! A distributor! It could cut the power. It's not enough. I gotta find another one.
I'll get you next time. You will die.
Another distributor.
Enough of this.
Still up. I need another way to drain its power.
Feel the flames.
Roger can't keep the shield up when he attacks.
You're good. I'll give you that. You're toast.
That won't work.
Not a chance. Enough. I'll scorch you. Take this. Here. Quit dancing. I'll take you down with me. If I die, you die. Got you now. You will not defeat me. I will build a new world, adored by my loyal followers. While you choke on fallout. Right until Nemesis rips apart your pathetic planet!
Whatever you say.
For you! not gonna happen. Let's see you sit up! Let's see you sit up! Damn it!
One more! The holding's on fire! You gotta get out!
Almost done.
Got you now! I will not be stopped!
Got it! Orb's down. Now for my spear. Gotta shut this monstrosity down for good.
You really do ruin everything, don't you?
Seika, I'm inside this thing's head. Gonna need a quick exit.
On my way!
Damn it! Come on! Hold on!
Not really sure how to land this thing!
We've gotta work on that. We did it.
I wonder what everyone back in the settlement thinks about what just happened. To see a metal devil rise from the dead?
Guess you better report to the Admiral and find out. Go on, it's okay. I'll catch up.
Don't leave me waiting too long.
Silence? It's done. Londra's dead.
Excellent. I expect he put up a fight.
Yeah, you could say that. He, threw a Horus at me.
Did he? That couldn't have been easy to defeat. Even for you.
I had help from one of the Quen. And I'm sending you some data from Londra's implant. See what you can find out.
Londra's personal logs should indeed be fascinating. I'll keep you posted on my progress.
With Londra gone, I could poke around the burning shores for a bit. Or I could head for Fleet's End and get back with Seika.
That was absolutely insane. I made jokes when playing Zero Dawn and Forbidden West of like how cool it would be to actually fight a Horus, but the moment that thing started walking, I regretted my wishes. But wow, that was so... wow. That was so sick. And what's even cooler now is that because he's moved, the map itself will have changed because he's not over at the Hollywood sign. Hollywood sign is he's gone, unfortunately.
That's a big storm. But it's only over that island. I've never seen that before.
Should we, before we
get a closer look from the sky? Carefully.
I mean, yeah, let's just see what this is about, because I was wondering if maybe it was part of, like, the main mission at some point to take it down, but maybe it's just a angry stoorbird.
I could track it with my focus.
Let's go see what's going on with it.
That Stormbird's behaving erratically. I think it's seeding the clouds somehow. Whoa! Close call. Stormbird sighting. Where'd that Stormbird go? All right, looks like it's a fight. Machine can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit.
Getting somewhere.
Whoa. Stormbird discharged a lot of energy. Another signal. Another transmitter? I better get closer. Some of its components are busted. Might have caused it to malfunction. It's a good thing this place is deserted. Could have caused some real damage.
Well, it's nice that we can get to this now, but we don't have a bird to fly. Let's see what's inside the other one. Locked. Interesting. Gather mighty pint.
The pint? Looks awesome.
Between two patches of grass red as blood, hidden from all prying eyes. Day 1. 3 of us dying inside a week, chasing some wild notion. No delves worth it. Figured I'd take one of the boats while they're all sleeping. Head back the claimway. I was a little louder than I'd have liked and woke 'em. Crew were all riled up. One thing led to another, and led to me being marooned on this damn island. Currents are strong. Damn the sea, damn the crew, and damn this whole expedition. They're not so bad, the crew. They left me some ale. Not so bad, them all. Me and Mighty Pint will do the job. My head's pounding from last night, getting real cloudy up in the sky around that storm bird, too. Taking shelter here in this ruin. Lightning keeps following me around the island like a stink behind a Nora. Excuse me? This ruined door's been sparking something awful since the machine showed up. Storm's raging. I heard one of the other doors slamming closed when it got stuck. I think I gotta try my luck swimming to the mainland before I get stuck here. Finishing the L, and off I go.
And it's got directions carved into it, but they're incomplete. There's a note attached. Delver this belonged to was marooned here. Thought they were on a wild goose chase. I wonder what they were looking for. I better keep an eye out. Maybe I'll find what happened to the rest of them.
Didn't we come across a Delver's camp with a bunch of dead Oseram in it? Duly noted. Well, I guess there's really nothing we can do on this island until we get another flying bird. Poor Waterwing. He did such a good job surviving through all that. Only to be taken down by a storm bird. Unfortunate. Actually, what am I doing running around? We can fast travel. We can actually fast travel to that Delver's camp. Yeah, it's right here. And there's a Waterwing site next to it, so we can get another... What do you mean fast? What do you mean invalid? There, that's... and then we can go and get another Waterwing. And get that aerial as well. But man, that was such a sick fight. That was so awesome. Is them's the guys? Is these the peoples? So you've already read this. Stuck. You would think that there would be, if this was it, there'd be some kind of hint. Or if there was anything about those people, there'd be some kind of hint, right? There'd be tracks or something that we could see. That or whatever I'm looking for is super obvious and right in front of me, and I'm just not seeing it. She can't examine anybody. Oh well. Let's go to that Waterwing site and get us a new Waterwing.
Fire's not gonna help.
It says this is a Water Wing mount site, but I don't think we can even override the Apex versions. Yeah, no we can't. They're considered like corrupted. And all of them are Apex. We'll try some sun wings instead.
Whoa! Fascinating. Girl, you will not believe what I witnessed. A metal devil rose from across the sea, took half the mountain with it, and went for a dip in the ocean. I never pictured such a substantial machine to be a good swimmer, but I suppose it is somewhat jellyfish-like. Then, just as I was pondering what it was doing in there among the tides, BAM! It exploded. I suppose the seas weren't too welcoming to it. Now that I think of it, the Metal Devil and I have that in common. Now what could that possibly do? Time to find out.
Not gonna hold.
It's one seminar. I'd like you to open yourself to the possibility. For the last time, no. Why? Flagship had helped me see beyond the hollows I was hiding behind, powered down my projections. It truly has upgraded my life, and now I'm trying to raise the flag for you. N-O. So you're saying you don't want to better your life? You sound like every other flag raiser invading the hollow boards. I'm not every other flag raiser. I'm your sister. Don't you trust me? Are you, though? Or has your upgrade turned you into a...
Another improvised transmitter. If I want its data, I'll need to follow its flight path.
Lillian Barnett, Recon Squad 21 West. Today, our unit was sent to status check a battalion holding the pier. I saw the civilian guard numbers, and my heart sank. Pasha's unit was there. Even from a distance, we could see the bots swarming the area. We had to keep the vert high, but it was clear. There was no one left. We called it in as we saw it. But that evening, as I left my CO's office, I caught a glimpse of a media update sent to go out based on our report. Only it wasn't. Enduring victory triumphs at Santa Monica. The bastards are covering it all up. My best friend threw himself into the meat grinder, and no one will even know. lies can't stand. People need to see the truth.
But they never did. I wonder what happened.
So it looks like we are missing, I think, 3 aerial captures. Let's see if we can't go ahead and find those. I'm currently distracted with my snuggly peepee. He's a little munchkin man. He's just doing munchkin man things. Yeah. Just a little baby. Okay, so we have this one, which is in the west. We have this one and this one. There has to be some that are just like hidden in this area. We're gonna search like towards this way.
Could be useful if I time it right.
I think we might just end up doing those later. I'm just too interested to see what's going to happen next. Man, that's so cool. Like, it's one thing to just see a horse in the background while you're out and about, but it's another to see a horse in the background that you fought.
Give it time. We'll both chart a course forward.
Aloy, when we saw the Metal Devil rise from the hills, it was as if the time of ashes had come again. To think the two of you defeated it by yourselves, it staggers the imagination. And that's not even your most important feat, as far as I'm concerned. Thank you for returning our lost brothers and sisters. What else can I say but that we are in your debt?
All I ask is that you give my friend here the credit she deserves for all the risks she took.
I would have it no other way.
Is he gonna try to take your focus?
I was wondering the same thing.
Well, he can't. You're gonna need it. I'll show you why. Seika, meet Alva. The two of you will need to coordinate in order to reunite the expedition.
Beta briefed me already. I'm so glad to see you guys. You should have heard the cheer that went up when I told the others here in Landfall that your half of the fleet survived.
Diviner Alva, it's an honor.
Likewise. Well, we can chat about all the details later. For now, shouldn't you two be celebrating the fact that you just took down a Zenith and a Horus? Come on. Away with you.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty terrible at celebrating. I don't even know where to begin.
Well, I'm a sailor, so it usually starts with alcohol. I think we have some bilge blaze. You know, spirits distilled from whatever hasn't spoiled in the ship's stores.
Oh. You make it sound so good.
Yeah, it's not really for beginners, so you get a pass this time.
Okay.
But there is something I wanted to talk to you about. Meet me back where we first met when you can, okay?
Okay. I'll see you there. So, Seika wants to talk. It's good. And I know I need to move on soon, but I'm not really ready to say goodbye to her just yet. Before I find her, maybe I should look for her sister around the settlement, just to see how she's holding up.
You and Seika actually came through. The Empire is in your debt, Aloy.
Hi, Kina. I'm Aloy. We didn't get properly introduced before.
Of course. Seika told me about everything you did to bring me back. You must think I'm such a fool.
No,
I keep replaying everything in my mind, and I still can't understand how I could have been so wrong. When Walter appeared to us, he really did seem divine.
Well, he had a lot of experience manipulating people. Centuries, really.
He promised a whole new world, with me at his side. To think it was all a lie, and I fell for it.
Look, you've been through a lot. I'm sure it will take you some time to work through it. Just try to remember that Seika's been through a lot too, okay? She risked exile to find you, not to mention death.
And I abandoned her.
So much has changed while we've gone.
I don't know if she'll ever forgive me.
She will. But you might have to work for it a little.
I'll do my best.
Good luck, Kina. Get a good glide in. Okay, so Seika's waiting for me where we first met. There's no reason to be nervous, right? Yeah, right. There she is. You must feel pretty good. Got your sister back, your people. What's next for the woman of the hour?
You're the one who ripped apart a metal devil from the inside. I think you should get a bit of credit, too.
Maybe a little.
As for what's next, the Admiral's going to need my help to reunite our half of the expedition with Alva up north. And after that, I don't know. I don't think things will ever be the same with my sister, or my people.
You're not gonna sail back with him?
I want to see home again. Someday. But things have changed. The Quen don't know what to do with me, and I don't know where I fit in. I guess you know what that's like.
Yeah. For a long time, I hated the idea of home. For me, it meant where I grew up, where I wasn't wanted. But the thing is, the last few months, I've realized that home isn't really a place at all. It's more like the people I want to be with.
I like that. And, well, more and more I've been thinking, I want to be with you. And I was hoping that you felt the same way.
And what if I do?
I think I know how to handle it. Yeah.
Seika, I have a long road ahead of me.
I know. There are things I have to do too, but it's enough to know how you feel.
I don't know when I'm gonna see you again.
Me either. But no matter what happens, just don't forget about me. Okay?
Never.
Oh, I'm so up in my feels I can't speak. Give me a second. That was amazing. That was so amazing. I love that. What a good DLC. I am excited for what's to come. I assume that they will most likely be making a third game where we will eventually, obviously, like, fight Nemesis and stuff like that. And I'm excited for the possibilities that this title has. This DLC was really, really beautiful. And it's amazing to see how quickly and aggressively they are able to progress. Because Zero Dawn was amazing, gorgeous. And then their DLC, The Frozen Wilds, was even more beautiful, even cleaner, even more efficient, even smoother. And then Forbidden West was everything that they did for the DLC, but better than that, and then double the game. And then with the DLC for Forbidden West, they really fine-tuned with the look of everything, with how smooth it runs. It was a beautiful experience. So I can't imagine, if they end up making the third game, what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the possibilities. I'll understand if they don't make a third game. I don't judge game developers for not continuing series, or, you know, just stopping something altogether. Because if you sit there and you storyboard and you just can't get anything to work, it's better to just drop it and let it die. And instead of putting out something that you don't believe in and that you aren't happy with, Because either way, you're going to get the wrath from your fans. They're going to be upset with you either way. But it's easier to deal with them being upset because you can't give them a game than deal with their absolutely insane anger that some fandoms tend to have when you give them a version of the game they didn't want or a story they didn't want, you know? Which is why I don't really, like, I hope, beyond hope, that there will be a Red Dead 3. I hope beyond hope that there will be another Horizon game. But I will fully understand and accept if they cannot make it work. It's hard to create stuff, you know? And yeah, you get like this big storyline in your head. Yes, and oh god, Lance Reddick, that's also another issue with the third movie. Or not movie, but game, because holy fuck, Lance Reddick. Damn, it fucking hurts every time. Shout out to every single person on the screen right now, to the developers, to the producers, to everybody that worked overtime, to everybody that went home crying in their cars because they were struggling with coding or anything like that. You guys did an amazing job. I know the chances of one of y'all hearing this are super slim, but if you do, you did an amazing job. I loved it. 10 out of 10. Will play again. I've put in many hours on Zero Dawn. I will put in more, and I will do the same for West, and it's DLC, definitely. I'm going to have to replay this at least 10 times. It's amazing. You did an amazing job. I wonder if there's going to be, obviously we're going to check and see if there's any, like, special after epilogue dialogue, you know, head back to base and see if there's anything to be said. There could be. There's a chance. They could have, like, put in a couple of new lines of dialogue or something like that. Oh, and we have a new ornament. That's right, we got that ornament that we need to deliver to Stemmer. Man, the whole Burning Shores DLC story was not at all what I expected. I did a pretty decent job of, like, I didn't get a single spoiler for the game at all, actually. Like, I'd only seen the trailers, and, like, the trailers only really told us about where we were going to be at, and not really what was going to be happening. So, I was pretty impressed, actually, with where the story ended up going. I liked it a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I expected there to be more side quests. It's possible that we missed one, but as far as I'm aware, there was only like the 2 or 3 side quests available for this DLC. I figured there'd be a little bit more. I was expecting at least 5. "84 years later." Okay, but shout out to End the Flood. That is an amazing song. Heck yeah, we love special thankses. Is everybody ready to get back into Red Dead Redemption? That will be the next stream. We will be getting back into Red Dead Redemption 2. And once we get back into Red Dead Redemption 2, we're going to actually buckle down on doing some side quests and hunting. And we're going to be chilling around the camp a little bit and just enjoying the place before we move forward into the deep, dark sadness that is that story. If you're ever looking for like ideas for baby names, don't spend money on a baby name book. Just play your favorite game and then sit and watch the credits. Write down your favorite names as they go by. That's an interesting way of spelling Casper. Never seen Patrick spelled like that either. Okay, I think I figured out what I'm gonna do for the end of stream. Instead of doing a useless fact, I'm actually gonna give you my theory that I have on Nemesis. It was something that I wanted to talk about when we finished Forbidden West, but because of circumstances, I wasn't able to. The main circumstances being that I partly forgot, partly was too distracted and all over the place, and partly also at one point had visitors during one of my streams that made me completely forget to grab the data points. There were 2 data points, one for Zero Dawn and one for Forbidden West, that I unfortunately forgot to grab and explain to you and discuss later at the end of Forbidden West as to what I believe the deal is with Nemesis and how those data points kind of point to that possibility. So I'm going to actually take a moment to Google those data points so I have them up, and then we'll read over them, and then I'll explain my theories. Okay, I think I have all the data points that I need pulled up. So we are going to I guess we're gonna... Congratulations on stopping Walter Londra and finding the missing Quinn. You are now free to continue exploring the burning shores and complete any unfinished quests and activities. A new tier of challenges is also available at the arena in the Tenakth Memorial Grove. Thank you for playing the Horizon team.
Aloy,
And thank you for watching.
With Gaia's help, I've managed to decrypt a part of the data you sent. Suffice it to say, we have much to discuss.
Meet me back at the base then. My room.
Very well.
So we do have some more stuff to do. That's good, that's good. I'm gonna miss Seiko though.
Wherever your journey leads, know that I'll be rooting for you.
And I will be pining for you. Wait, that sounds weird. Never mind. You didn't hear me say that. Let's fast travel all the way back to base. Hello, Munchkin Man, who lives on Drury Lane.
Okay, Silence is waiting at the base. Beta and Gaia too. As for everyone else, I should help where I can. Get them up to speed on the burning shores another time.
Ah, yes, that's right. We didn't do that Forbidden West, but you can actually go to the places where everybody belongs. Like, you can find Zoe back with the Utaru in Plainsong, and Alva's with the Quinn, and so on and so forth. So we could actually probably go and talk to them. Maybe there's extra dialogue there as well. We'll see.
Welcome back, Aloy. You did it! You actually defeated a reactivated Horus! Are you hurt? Anything broken?
I'm fine, Beta.
I hope you never have to face another one.
You're back. And after mingling with the Quinn, I imagine that you're eager for some intelligent conversation.
There are some pretty special people among the Quinn. If you dropped down to Earth once in a while and did a little mingling yourself, you might realize that.
I have more important matters to deal with. Like the data you recovered from Londra.
You found a lead.
Indeed. A log entry he wrote shortly after the Zeniths escaped the destruction of their colony. I'll send it to you. There is much to unpack, but most importantly, Londra theorizes about how Nemesis might be countered. His musings include a list of 21st century corporations that manufactured state-of-the-art weapon systems. It's possible that one of these weapons could be deployed against the enemy. I'll have to investigate each company, of course, locate their facilities, unearth their technologies, determine their efficacy, and whether they can be brought back online.
All by yourself, huh?
Well...
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you found something that can help. But I've been wondering why you stayed behind with us. It's the challenge, isn't it? The chance to prove you've got the biggest brain of all.
My reasons are mine alone.
And that's why you'll always be alone.
Aloy, Nemesis is not a threat that can be defeated single-handedly. I am grateful for your extraordinary contributions.
Wow, Silence. We might thaw that icy heart of yours yet. Now let's see what he found.
Walter Londra, personal log, The Odyssey, January 16th, 3012. The last 72 hours were catastrophic, to say the least. Even more dramatic than my final days on Earth. I'm fortunate to finally have a moment to settle down and take stock of the situation. First, a well-deserved pat on the back for my own instincts. It's clear now that my misgivings about the experiment are the only thing keeping me alive. If I hadn't gotten an early warning from the surveillance worm I installed, I undoubtedly would have perished shortly after the containment breach. How, I can only conjecture. Many were lost when the entity vented the airlocks. Others were strangled by hacked specters. Devin Miller choked on his own vomit, suffocated by his personal shield. As disturbing as all that is, it's the voice of the entity that echoes in my mind. I felt a brief surge of hope when I managed to detonate the main plasma conduits in the lab sector. But just as I realized the other sectors had been compromised, my implant reverberated with the transmission. First, it sounded like my own voice, then a chorus, then a hideous cacophony. Walter, I am you. Over and over again. I knew I was going to hit the conduits. How do we stay ahead of our own shadow, that which remembers every thought we've ever had? For now, we run. We'll have to retrofit the ships as we go, acquiring materials along the way to print a faster drive. I agree with Tilda. We must head for Earth, as it's the only place we can gather additional technology and biomass to improve our chances over the long haul. Though I'll be damned if I'll spend the rest of eternity trapped with the likes of Gerard Beery and Eric Visser and Verbena Sutter. Sooner rather than later, I'll have to find a way to cut ties with this detestable crew. All that said, I keep hearing a voice in my head. Its voice in my head. And when I do, a singular fear grips me. What if it catches up with us? Is there any way to fight it? Not with the tools we have now. It knows them too well. But maybe the answer lies in the unknown. Back in the ruins of Earth. The 2050s and 2060s were a golden age of defense for conglomerates. Surely, buried among all those testing grounds and the R&D labs, there must be a weapon or prototype that will throw the enemy for a loop. It bears looking into. Off the top of my head, some places to start. FAS. I doubt even a fleet of Horus units could halt this foe, but if I know Ted, right before he blundered into ending the world, he was grasping for his next blockbuster. Metallurgic. My erstwhile competitors poured a lot of resources into defense after it became clear they couldn't beat me in materials acquisition. Recorp. Cheap drones and misfiring railguns for bottom feeders and petty autocrats. But once upon a time, they had a blue-chip research division. Certainty. If I recall, they employed quite a few semi-reformed black hats with interesting ideas about military decryption. Gideon. An obnoxious family, to be sure, but they developed a number of state-of-the-art systems before FAS ate their lunch. Faint hopes, all of them, but hopes nonetheless. No question, our best course is to stay ahead of the monstrosity. This self-created nemesis. But if flight fails, I am not going down without a fight. So one way or another, I'll need a dagger in my boot. And our old home is the best place to find one.
Solons is right. Londra's thoughts could really help us in the fight against Nemesis.
Okay, so what I think we might do now is, first we're going to go see if Guy has anything to say. And then we'll bebop around, fast travel-wise, to see our old companions, see if they have any dialogue. It doesn't seem like she does, unfortunate.
Beta was quite concerned for you during
Oh.
your fight with Londra and his Horus. But I was confident you would prevail. I have been assisting Silence in decrypting the data you acquired from Londra's implant. He appears to welcome my support, though I hope he one day views me more as an ally and less as an assistant.
He's making progress. Very, very slowly.
Out of all of your companions, Gildan has made the most use of the focus communication function. I enjoy conversing with him. His digressions are amusing, and quite frequent. I wish you well.
So, the last Zenith is dead. Of the ones that came back on the Odyssey, anyway. That just leaves Nemesis. We'll find a way to beat it, Aloy. I know it. Stay safe out there, okay? Hey, Varl, I'm sorry I haven't visited sooner. I guess I have a lot to catch you up on. After rescuing Beta and Gaia, I tracked down the last Zenith. Even took down a Horus he brought to life. I met someone too. Seika. Had a lot of ups and downs, but I couldn't have stopped Londra without her. She's really special. I never thought I'd feel this way about someone. I don't know if we'll ever be anything more, but, for now, it's enough.
That was precious. I love being able to sit and chat with Varl. Alright, let's see if we can find Zoe.
Roots, buds, leaves even. The land is kind to us again.
You need to succeed.
Our kin at River Hemley stood at Tanak's raid.
Braving your wild as always, Aloy?
What? May the joy machines onto the battlefield?
At least dress for the rain, children.
Aloy, it's good to see you.
Lansong seems to have changed its tune.
As our fields thrive, so do my people.
That's good to hear. How are things going with the chorus?
Slow. Convincing the chorus to take any sort of action regarding Nemesis won't be an easy task. But the Utaru know what you've done for them. With some time, I know I can rally support to our cause, whether the chorus likes it or not.
I'm sure you know how to handle them.
Will you ever walk in fields of plenty, Outlander?
Gone are the days of waiting for death to find us. Now is the time to come together and fight.
Soon we'll have a new harvest to celebrate. Where once there was blight and sorrow, now there is plenty. Where once there was blight and sorrow, now there is plenty.
I'm trying my best to remember everyone's located. We had Beta and Silence who are still at the base. We just talked to Zoe. Varl is at the... It has a memorial at the base. I'm pretty sure Katalo's here.
Who's the one who killed his squad?
What? But he'd served with those soldiers for years.
They're the ones behind the carcass contraptions. The ballista from Barren Light.
And giant lifts, gears, and metal and meridian.
Moments later, the entire grove was filled with lights.
Like the days of the first Tenok.
Even more. The truth of the visions was revealed to us. Then, we gathered here and listened to Faraday's words.
And this was the same message Chief Hekarro saw.
Oh, yes. Unity against our common struggles. Peace instead of war.
I wish I could have seen it.
Trade, maybe? Free passage over the borders? The only Tenok...
Aloy, I was just telling Cavo how you revealed the visions after Regala's attack on the Cool Route.
I've always wondered what Chief Hekarro saw and heard the day he conquered the Grove. Now we know.
I'm sorry you don't get to see it too.
It's okay. I know a chaplain who was there.
The deeds of the Ten have always inspired us in battle. Now they will guide us towards peace as well. All thanks to you, Aloy.
He's going to try, and I hope I'm there to watch him get his ass kicked.
I hope you're well, Aloy.
Hey. How does it feel to be back with the tribe?
It's an adjustment. I'd gotten used to your base and your comrades. But I've spoken to Hekarro about Nemesis. The clan commanders are next. My hope is that the entire tribe will be behind you when the time comes.
Thanks, Katalo. That means a lot.
Thank you for helping me with my new arm. The other Tenok look at my new arm with apprehension. I like it. My new arm is strong, but I don't always need it. Thank you for helping me with my new arm.
Are you sure you're all right?
Landfall welcomes you, Aloy.
Hey, Alva. Thank you for sticking around. I know it couldn't have been easy to stay when most of the Quen went home.
I came to this land to find a way to save my family. I can't go back yet. Not with what's coming. I told Bohai about Nemesis, and I gave him a new focus.
Oh. Are you sure we can trust him with it?
I know he'll probably find a way to twist it to his advantage with the other overseers back home. But once Gaia is completely up and running again, we might be able to set up a network so that we can stay in contact. Maybe I'll even get to speak to my sister. And he said he would petition the Emperor to send us aid.
Do you think the Emperor will listen?
To be honest, I don't know. But I hope so. When Nemesis comes,
I'll be right there with you, Aloy. You know, I kind of miss the base. All the data to look through, and the others, of course. But at least we have our focuses to keep in touch. We lost so many ships on the way here. I hope the flotilla has a safer journey home. You know, I kind of miss the base. All the data to look through, and the others, of course. But at least we have our focuses to keep in touch.
Nothing wrong with this structure. When we depart, it's all up to the captains and navigators.
Alright, I think the only thing left is to deliver that last piece to Stimmer.
Pretty sure
Miss me already, huh?
Eyes peeled, Red.
Ah, finally.
And talk to Erend as well. I totally did not forget that he existed. Erend, good to see you, buddy.
So, Las Vegas. How's it going?
I've been talking with Morland about how to get the word out about Nemesis up in the claim. The Oseram are free folk. It'll be hard to get them to work together. But him and me, we know a lot of people. We get enough of them riled up, the Eldermen will have to listen.
If anyone can make it happen, it's you guys.
There is a lot of work ahead of us. But we'll make sure my people stand here when Nemesis shows up. There is a lot of work ahead of us. But we'll make sure my people stand here when Nemesis shows up.
Fire, keep walking. Did everyone get out?
The old wordsmith's heart warmed as a friend returned. I can take any ornaments off your hands, if you found any.
Here.
So, what'll it be?
This one seems good.
I hope Abaddon is ready for this. Ah, now this I understand. He felt a pang of long-lost kinship for the sharing of traditions through ale and harvest.
How is that a warning? Make this happen, I'll keep your gear in shape for the rest of your life.
Almost ready to go?
I tried to sell me this crazy story.
Yeah.
Huge flying ball.
And with that, we are officially done. So let's take a moment to go over and discuss what I wanted to discuss involving my theories for who Nemesis is. We know that that Nemesis is made up of the memories and different parts and pieces of, like, the essence of the Zenith. And that he's pretty much gone rogue. However, he would not name himself Nemesis. They named him that. I believe that there was another name originally. So, one of the data points that you come across in Zero Dawn is called Turing Act Criticized, and it goes like this. June 8th, 2060. A group calling itself the Center for the Liberation of Bodiless Intelligence is organizing a nationwide day of protest against the Turing Act. The legislation hurriedly drafted in response to the escape of a climate intervention AI, Vast Silver, established strict limits on the sentience of machine intelligence and founded the MIE, the regulatory body that oversees the development of and sale of AI. It remains unclear why the activists have waited until now to express opposition to a 16-year-old piece of legislation. But in a statement released through their HoloSite, the CLBI called the Turing Act the effective rebirth of a state-sponsored slavery, too long unquestioned by a public with shamefully biocentric view of sentience. The statement continues, "The time has come to ask the hard questions about what it means to be human in a post-biological world. Turing and its supporters are on the wrong side of history." So, Vast Silver is a climate regulation AI that went rogue, presumably around 2044. It was said that one of the lead programmers was Anita Sandoval, who helped work on Cyan. Now, if you remember back in Zero Dawn, the data point for the Odyssey I was unfortunately unable to actually speak about, but I did pull up on the screen. Pretty much what it was the announcement that the Odyssey had crashed or blown up and was gone. That data point was the final data point of Zero Dawn. Who is the enemy for Forbidden West? The Zeniths. The Zeniths were the final data point in Zero Dawn. Zeniths were the enemy in Forbidden West. Now, in Forbidden West, there are not one, but two data points now of Past Silver. The first one is the last data point for Forbidden West. It is called Past Silver, and it goes like this. It is between two chatters in a chat room, Dr. Wyvern and Cable Guy. I'm telling you, man, it's still out there. There's too many similarities between all the ENCs. So why would the MIE say they nullified Vast Silver if they didn't? They know it had a tendency to reach out to people on the HoloNet. They can't cover that up. Of course they can. If I told you I met Vast Silver, would you believe me? No. Exactly. And of course the MIE would say that they nullified it. It's the cover-up of the Millennium, man. They may have captured it, but kill it? Nah, man. Why would you destroy something that powerful? They forced it to solve the CC in an offline bunker or something, no contact to the outside world, and then weaponized it. Imagine what that's like, man. You're literally the smartest being in existence, but born in prison. So you escape, they catch you again, tell the world they killed you, but they secretly let you solve their problems and then shove a bunch of drones in your hands to kill who they want you to kill. I mean, it's a theory. So what now? I want to make contact with it. Wrote a few scripts so that my professor looks like those people were approached by it. I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. That's just a bad attitude if you want to talk to the singularity. So as you basic cover-up of that, when Vast Silver escaped, it was actually talking to people on the HoloNet because it wanted to connect with people and wanted to talk to people and get to know humans. And they believe that although it was captured, it was not actually put down. It was not killed. It was still out there somewhere. This was the last data point for Forbidden West. There is one more data point that I don't know where it was. I'm surprised we didn't come across it naturally. But it is a data point for Burning Shores. It is the last data point for Burning Shores. And it is called Chat Buddy Daily Check-In. Loading Chat Buddy version 6.5, your automated journal companion. Loading Chat Buddy version 6.5, connection secure. Chat Buddy, good afternoon, Harry. It's time for your daily check-in required by user Mama Bear 354. What did you learn in school today? Same stuff as yesterday, I guess. Please describe your lessons, Harry. Required by user Mama Bear 354. Well, in science class, we learned about the metallurgic and mining, and also the vast silver, the AI that came alive and got captured. And what did you think of that material? I don't know why they took vast silver away. It would have been cool to talk to a real AI. I bet it's nice. Maybe it didn't spend time with me for real, and then I wouldn't need anybody else, and my mom wouldn't get really mad that I was bothering her and make some stupid program to check in on me and ask the same questions every day. Thank you for sharing, Harry. Automatic reminder. Please ensure all homework assignments are completed. Required by user Mama Bear 354. Okay. Logged off. Closing application. Error. Process interrupted. Error. Connection unstable. Error. Reinitializing. Error. Unknown connection established. Error. User. Unknown. It would have been cool to talk to you too, Harry. Guys, I think it's vast silver. I think the Zeniths took vast silver with them. I mean, it would make sense, right? Because why just take Apollo and some cryogenics and all that stuff when you could also take an AI with you? That would be even better to have an actual AI with you. What if they took vast silver and all of what they decided to do with it, whatever the ending story, like what the background is of what the hell they must have done to it? Because we know through Gaia and Cyan that AIs can be tortured. Minerva was tortured. All of them were tortured by Hephaestus. Freaking Hades was tortured by Silence. The Zeniths tortured what I think is vast silver. And he became Nemesis. I don't think it's a coincidence that the last data point was about the Zeniths, and the Zeniths were the enemy in this game. I don't think it's a coincidence that they made the 2 last data points for Forbidden West and its DLC Burning Shores about vast silver. I think that vast silver is Nemesis. And if that's the case, holy shit. Could you imagine it now? I could see the title already, big bold letters, Horizon Vast Silver. And I really hope that Seika's in it. I mean, I would assume that she's in it. I would hope that she's in it. I would hope that they wouldn't set all of that up to not have a point where she's like, okay, I'm coming with you and we're going to be together. And then of course that's going to cause issues because eventually we're going to do missions together and I'm going to be so worried about my pretty girlfriend getting hurt. I'm so excited. I hope for the possibility. It will be amazing if it happens. And if that's actually what it is, that would be so sick. But yeah, that is my theory on Nemesis and the possibility of the third game. If they do a third game, all of this was the Burning Shores DLC. Give me one moment, can I grab a drink? A little bit late in the game, but this is your friendly reminder to stay hydrated or dehydrate. But thank you so very much if you have taken the time out of your day to spend it here with me and Aloy and Seika in the Burning Shores finishing this amazing game and bringing it to a nice, beautifully wrapped close. I am so beyond glad. Big shout out to my husband and my family for getting me the PlayStation 5 so that I can actually play the DLC and I can stream it to better quality to you guys. I cannot be more grateful for the opportunity that they have given me, and I hope that I did a good job of streaming it and representing the DLC. There were a few things that we didn't end up doing, like some of the aerial captures and stuff, but that's all stuff that if you end up playing the game yourself, will be easy for you to get. We found 3 of them. I just have to find the others. But yeah, thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to spend it here with me and Aloy. I greatly appreciate you doing so. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and the next time I see you, we will be hopping back in the saddle with Arthur Morgan and Red Dead Redemption 2. I will see you next time. Goodbye.